Yeah. Okay. So in future, if you face any issue, hmm, or in case if you want to reinstall DBT software again, okay, then what you need to do first, you have to install pip install DBT hyphen adapter name, okay, and space hyphen hyphen force reinstall. That you need to do first. First point you have to do this. Okay. So here this adapter name is nothing but you need to give core. Okay, DBT hyphen core, that you have to give. So already I have installed the DBT. Okay, what I will do, I will reinstall and again I will show you, okay, how we can install, and step by step, okay, what uh, which step after that which step we need to execute, and git also how we need to configure, that also we can see actually. And this is final class for the installation. Tomorrow onwards I'm not going to explain again and again. Maybe you guys have installed, but I just explaining once again. This is a final installation. So, okay. So here, if you see just when you type dbt hyphen hyphen version, so which are all softwares installed, that you can see here. Okay. See, installed 1.84 and again latest 1.84 and plugins of Snowflake. So this is currently installed. But what I will do now, okay, I will uninstall this DBT software again and I will install. So you see now how I will do this. So I'm just going back here, okay, and taking this installation. Let me open Notepad. Okay. Step 1. To uninstall DBT in local system. If it is local system, if it's already installed. Okay, this is this command. Here you write a core. Okay, so what I will do, I'm executing this, collecting DBT core. Okay, and it is uninstalling all the required details. It is removing from the system. So see, everything it is uninstalling all the installed softwares. Now you see that everything got uninstalled. Now when you type dbt hyphen hyphen version, you will not get anything. Install it or still, why it is there? One second. Okay, then dbt version. How come this is not installing? Okay. But yesterday I have got different error. Mhm. Now let me see here. One second. Terminal. Go to the terminal. New terminal. Okay. And DBT debug. Okay. What I am trying to do, yesterday there was properly I was not installed, then okay, so I was able to reinstall again. Okay, so this command what is saying, okay, just it is again reinstalling again. Pip install dbt core force reinstall. Okay, sorry, I was thought that because yesterday when I executed, right, so that time this core was not there actually, so this entire was deleted, and again what I did, I went to process. But only the problem here is whatever we have taken this repository from the local. Okay, here. I'll show you from the DBT tool. Okay, this DBT, this DBT where it is installed here. Okay, so this analyze logs and macros models, right? So this what I did actually, I have installed everything here. Okay, later I went to Git. Hmm? Later I went to Git, and then I have created DBT again, one more repository. Okay, DBT demo. After that, what happened? I am trying to upload the files here from the my local folder to Git. But what error I am getting? This folders are non-empty folders. Okay, so this cannot be created actually. I mean, we cannot push these folders to GitHub because already these are having inside some files. Okay, so that is the reason it is not allowing. But what we can do first, while installing, right, you have to create a folder in Git, and that folder, I mean this particular project, you have to connect to the your local system. Then what will happen, this whenever you created folder here, and if you clone that to your local system, then that empty folder will be created under our folder, our local folder in this location, our local system. But what I did first, I went, I installed everything in our local system only, everything I have done it. But after trying to move these folders into GitHub, what is saying? It is throwing error saying that non-empty folders cannot be pushed to the GitHub. Okay, that is what I faced actually. So I wanted to show you again that, but I'm not able to. But whenever we get a time, right, at the time, what we do first, what we need to do actually. So once you install these steps, right? Okay, once you uninstall and once you reinstall these steps, then simple again. Okay, to install the software. Okay, actually this will reinstall. Okay, it is not an uninstall. I think we have a different command to uninstall. So I'm just giving you again. Okay, in for installation, for installation. for installation here. Okay, step 2 is pip install and dbt. So if you install this, what will happen? That will install. And once you install this one, here it will not create any folder. Okay, nothing will be created here. Next step, what you need to do, you have to go to GitHub. Okay, GitHub, and here you create a repository. Create a repository. Once you create a repository, then clone it to your local folder. Clone it to your local folder. Then what will happen? Okay. So already first what you have done, you have installed the DBT core and then you went to GitHub and created a repository like how I did this DBT one. Okay. I created here. Then you need to come back to command directory. Okay. Sorry, here in command prompt, and then you need to clone it, git clone. Okay, and this GitHub path you have to give this. So then what will happen, whatever the file is created, right, demo dbt1, that folder will be created under your local system. Okay, so here means we are under system 32, but in which folder you want to clone it, that folder you need to clone it. Once you clone it, right, then you need to add a folders into this. Sorry, folders you don't require. First, what you need to do, you need to clone it into your local system. Then empty folder will be created. Then that, for example, dbt, okay, underscore demo folder you created. Then in command prompt, you need to connect to this folder because already you have cloned, right? So once you cloned from GitHub to your local system, this folder will automatically will be copied into your command prompt. Once it is connected, then you need to connect this dbt demo again. cd dbt demo. Once you connected, then what you do, you initialize the dbt core. Oh, sorry, dbt folders and all. So init and dbt demo. Then what will happen? All the folders will be created. Which folders? These many folders: analyze, logs, macros, models, seeds, snapshot. These folders will be created. Okay, everything will be created. Once you created all these folders under demo, again, what you have to do, you need to push those. I mean, you need to relink now. Okay, because already you have cloned, right? Then if you add the folders, okay, into git, then what will happen, all the folders will be pushed to git. But what I am trying to do, directly after creating everything here in local system, I'm trying to move into git, but it is, what is saying is it is not moving actually. Hmm. So if I'll show you one example. Okay, so here GitHub. Okay, so now you see what I am trying to say is, add local repository. Hmm, okay, I'm trying to add local repository. So repository local path. So where I am here, right? Okay, under this one. So I'm selecting this and see, the directory does not appear to be a Git repository. Would you like to create a new? So this is not at all creating because it is, this will not push to Git actually. So if I create a new, what will happen? Again, it will create a new folder under this demo dbt one that is already created. Okay. Now, after that, after trying to clone repository, okay, so this is also not it is not happening. Okay, so this is my local, and I'm selecting here. This folder contains files. Git can only clone to empty folders. Okay, so that is the reason I wanted to again. I thought to explain once again. Okay, so this is very important actually. In interview also they may ask. Okay, but files we can push. Folders, empty folders we can push through from local. But you see, this folder contains the files. Git can only clone to empty folders. Empty means before you install everything, you can able to. Or else what you have to do, first you need to admit, first you need to clone it, from your Git to local system. Then yes, you can able to do. Okay, so that is what actually. Now after that, okay, um, here, okay, once you pull that project from your local to Visual Studio, okay, so Visual Studio here, what we have done here is, okay, we went to the file and open folder, okay, under open folder we have selected DBT and selected the folder. After that, everything will be displayed here. Okay, you can see here, and this was created again after executing that logs and models. Okay, so we have this many, and here this is very important now. Okay. Hmm. So here project name, I have given DBT1 because when you are creating a repository, right, automatically this DBT project YML, it will take uh, default project name. Okay, and profile also it's a default one. I have taken as a default. And last, here where this here in the model below, we have given a demo DBT1. Okay, this is very important. Now, okay, everything is done, but there is one more option under C folder. You will have a user. Okay, under user, go to your directory, and here this is the .dbt folder. Sometimes it may create a file, sometimes it may not create file. In case if it is not creating a file, then you need to create a file. And here I have taken this details from, hmm, I have taken the details from where, these configuration details I have taken from a DBT demo document itself. Okay. So if you, how do I get means, directly you need to go here. Okay. And find out DBT Snowflake connection details. When you try this, okay, you will get anything. Hmm. Okay, so from here I have copied actually Snowflake entire this I have copied. So what we can do, these things you can copy. Hmm? Same I have done. Okay, so nothing else. I'm pasting again here to show you. Okay. Now you see my Snowflake DB target dev output. It is very important. Okay, target dev is very important. Dev means it will run under dev server. Production means production. Output a dev, again Snowflake account ID, user ID, password. Okay, all how many threads you want to run, 1 or 10. You can execute all these multi-threading and everything you can apply here. Okay, so but what I have taken simply in the profile YML folder. Okay, if you see here. hmm, DBT demo, target dev, output dev, type Snowflake. This is account. Earlier, what I did yesterday, I have taken entire path. No, only account ID we need to take actually. Hmm? And then username and password. Okay, this password is temporary. Okay, again I will change it actually. And then warehouse WH and DBT database name and schema name, role name. Okay. Now, once it is given, right, then here in profile, it is very, very important actually. So here, where it is important means the project here, okay, profile here you have given, right? This profile is important. In case if you are changing profile name, then you need to change here DBT profile. I mean here. So here if you are keeping Hanif, then you have to change Hanif here also. Name here you can keep anything, but profile should be sync with the profile under profile whatever you will have connection details. Okay. After that, to test whether my connection is running connecting properly or not, go to the terminal. Okay, new terminal. I am under same folder. See dbt1 because dbt1 under dbt1 only I have all these things, right? Okay, so now dbt debug. Okay, so if I run now, it is checking the all connection details and you see connection is okay. Why this error is throwing? Because through git help could not find a command, ensure it is in the user path and that is used permission to run git. So this actually git I have not copied all these details, right? So that is the reason it is giving a error. Hmm? Okay, so I tried yesterday, but what we need to do again, I will try to sync up or else something I have to find out a way to execute that. Hmm? Okay, that is one thing. So this is just installation process. Okay, now if you go to the here, okay, this mainly model. Under model, if you see my first DBT model.sql, this is the format and like this only you need to prepare. Okay, so here config materialized table. This is the syntax. Okay, and then here they have written is this particular step called a CET table. Okay, so for example, this one I will show you how we can write query. Okay, for this query, how we can write? Simply select okay uh, one as ID. Okay, union all. Select null as ID. So if we write, what will happen generally? So you will get 1 and a null value. Okay. So for that, what we have done here is we created a CET table. It means with source data as that query we have created here. So entire query data will be stored under here. and that with a temporary table we are calling here. Okay. So now we need to execute this particular query. And one more thing, this is very important actually. Okay, so configure a materialized view equal to table. So whether you want to create a table, whether you want to create a view, that defines here actually. Okay, so go forward classes. We can see here also it is clearly mentioned. You see here. Welcome to your first DBT model. Did you know that you can also configure models directly within SQL files? This will be override configuration stated dbt project.yml. Try changing table to view below. Okay, so you can see that. And now what we can do, uncomment the line below to remove records with a null ID. Okay, where ID is not null, general. Hmm? Now what we do, we will try to see. Okay, this second one, what is saying? Okay, select a star from a reference my first and where ID. It means what? Simple. What is saying? First query, it is executing like this. You will get entire. On top of that, second query executing like this. Select star from close a where ID equal to 1. It is executing like this. The second query, the second one, it is saying like this. Okay, so finally what we are doing, we are executing one union all select null, means you will get the one and null data, right? As I mentioned here. On top of that, what are you doing again? You are filtering only one value. It means null will not be appear. So same thing, that is what executing. Now what we need to do, we will try to see, okay, this second query, whether directly we will execute second query. We will see what will happen. For that, okay, I will just first go to the Google and I will search, because searching things are very important. Okay, something if you don't know, you need to search it. Okay, how to run? Yeah, already I have taken here run, run SQL queries in, okay, DBT. To run this model, you would use a dbt run command in your terminal. Dbt run model category command will be executed. Okay, so let's see. So here we have, there is a one example. So what they have done, you see, flower bracket and then config materialize view table, select a product category from another, that is okay. And then what they are doing, so dbt run hyphen model. Okay, they have. So now before that, one second. Before that, what we do, we will log in our cloud, Snowflake. Okay, let's connect and see whether the table is there or not. That we will identify first. Okay. Hmm. Okay. So where I'm here under DBT. Okay. DBT schema tables. Under tables, I have my first DBT model. Hmm. Okay, just it is created. Okay, table ID number. Okay, here is the employee number, my DBT model. So now what I will do? hmm, it is created already. So what I will do? I will remove this one. Seven days left. Hmm, Executed. Now select a star from. Try to execute this. Compile it. No table. So here still it is showing here, right? Just a refresh here. See, only employee is there. Now what I will do? I'll go to the DBT here. Okay, run. Run. After that, what is the command I have here? You see, okay. So dbt run hyphen model